As you see, on my left is Gurudev Sri Siyag in white, and on my right is Baba Shri Gangainath Yogi. He is our Grand Gurudev. Now, this is a very, very old tradition of yoga or meditation that we follow, and it is as old or as ancient as many, many thousand years ago. Now, we will explain you the philosophy of meditation. What is the background? Who is Gurudev? What is Kundalini Shakti? How it will benefit you? And then we shall be listening to the Bij mantra in Gurudev's voice, and then we will all meditate together. So this is going to be a very, very refreshing session when you will practice meditation with us. Mostly after meditation, people relax or they come out differently, enjoying the bliss of meditation. So those of you who have joined, I request you join us till the end when we meditate. After meditation, we shall open your mics so that you can speak your questions or your experiences, or if you have any doubt. So Chandraveerji, is the videos are also open?
Which video? Yeah, everyone can speak or they can share their screen also.
Okay. So hi Dawn, hi Liz. Now I can see Dawn, I can see Liz. Then I can see. Okay. Hi Pavel. So we will just be starting in a bit. Hi. So we will just be starting in a bit of while. I'm expecting more people to join. Hi Mayank, Jai Gurudev. Why is your video off?
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev William, Jai Gurudev Mayank.
Jai Gurudev.
Yeah, Jai Gurudev.
Yeah, Rikaji, I'm just trying to set up something for in the laptop. So give me a minute.
Your time.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, so we will start the session. So I see some more people joining in. So let us give them time to join. And as for us, that I will tell you, we are disciples and volunteers for Gurudev Sri Siyag Yoga and Meditation Program. Gurudev has been giving free mantra diksha for meditation and Kundalini awakening, which has manifold effects on a human body, mind, and soul. So it is really great when you practice it regularly. And this practice Gurudev has been spreading without any charge. So it is a completely free of cost service that Gurudev has given to the humanity. And it is out of respect that all of us, all the volunteers, now all of us are working very well established professionals, but we take out some time on Saturday and Sunday to spread this amongst the greater humanity. So on this platform, a lot of people from various cities or various countries, I would say, like USA, England, Africa, Asia, Europe, different continents and countries do join in. Only on this platform, more than 5,000 people have joined so far. So I welcome you all to Guru Siyag Yoga and Meditation, and we shall be starting the session. As I told you, on my left is Gurudev Sri Siyag, and on my right is Baba Shri Gangainath Yogi. So Baba Shri Gangainath Yogi is an I-Panthi yogi or an I-Panthi guru, which is a very old tradition of guru and disciple in India. So many thousand years ago, this knowledge has been spreading through a guru and disciple legacy. One guru after a disciple and one guru after a disciple. Now this mantra, which is a Bij mantra, has been made open only for the blessing to a humanity. Now let us understand more about the yogic philosophy behind Gurudev Sri Siyag session. Now, a little disclaimer is that you are joining on your own request, and this is just an audio visual of Gurudev that we shall be sharing with you, and we do not have any interest in the session. It is just out of volunteer services that we are playing this session for you. The entire presentation will be around a brief introduction. What does yoga mean? So all of you must have heard some words about yoga. We will try to define it. Who is Siddha Guru? We will talk more about Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag. What is Shaktipat initiation and what is Kundalini? Then we will all listen to the Sanjeevani mantra, which is the most important part of this meditation. We have to listen to the mantra in Gurudev's voice only. And after 15 minutes of meditation, you may leave or you can stay for question and answers round. Now we will start with a brief introduction. Now, as we all know, most of us have heard the name yoga. But what is yoga? Now, yoga is a union of a soul with the God or the supramental consciousness force. Now, what does this mean? This means that we all have a life energy force, which we call as a soul. Now, when the soul or spirit unites with the universal consciousness or God or Guru, that is what yoga means. So this yoga, which is Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag Yoga, is based on a very ancient Indian philosophy of Nath sect, and it was basically propounded by Matsyendranath ji and codified by Maharishi Patanjali. So if you read the treatise of Yoga Sutra, most of the, not sure it's just me, but Niharika's signal is cutting out a lot. Can you all hear me? Ale, William?
Yes, I can hear you well.
So Liz, probably log out and log in again. Liz, log out and log in, then you'll be able to clearly hear me. Okay, thanks. Now, I will continue again. So yoga is that a union of the soul with the universal consciousness force or God. Now in this world, it is being spreading through Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag's voice, his mantra, by the grace of Baba Shri Gangainath Yogi in the Guru and Shishya tradition. So let us understand more about what is this yoga and how do we do this meditation. Who is a Guru? Now it is very important to form a link between you and your Guru. So because this entire philosophy is being guided by Guru, you have to understand your Guru well and you have to make a strong effort to have a connection with your Guru. Because Gurudev used to say that Guru is not a body. He is either meet is end. The mortal body will either die away one day. But Guru is a divine force. He is a potent force which never dies. And he is eternal, he is ageless. So if a Guru is genuine, he is omnipotent, present or everywhere, and he is not constrained by limits of time and space. Now that is the reason why when we all meditate, even I am able to meditate and even you are able to meditate 1,000 miles away from me. Because this life energy, which is called Guru, the potent, empowered energy, highly enlightened force, help us to meditate, and it is after the mantra diksha, it gets awakened in us in the form of Kundalini and mantra. So Guru is everywhere. Our Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag's presence is everywhere. Now let us understand what happens next. What does word Siddha means? Siddha means somebody who's accomplished, somebody who's walked that path. Somebody who has walked that path can only show us how to walk on it. So Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag was born in 1926 and he left for the heavenly abode in 2017. So he was a highly enlightened and empowered spiritual master, and he gave his entire life for spiritual practice, which we call as tapasya. He attained two siddhis, which are very important siddhis. One is Nirgun Nirakar, which is the Gayatri Mantra Siddhi in 1969. And second is the Sagun Sakar, which is the Lord Krishna Siddhi in 1984. That is the reason when we meditate on his photograph, we are able to get stuck here in the meditation. We are able to get in the form of meditation and we get results because he is a empowered guru with both the siddhis. And we get initiation from him because he has the power to Shaktipat. He has the power to give Shakti, his powers to you and awaken your Kundalini by the way of the mantra. So the mantra to be listened in Gurudev's voice only becomes important. I or you say the mantra to anybody else, it will not have an effect. A guru's voice will have an effect. Next slide, please. Now, what happens in Shaktipat initiation? Now you see here, a master is sitting and a student is bestowing. That means that a master is empowered to awaken the Kundalini, which is the maternal energy force, which is the maternal divine force, and it gets awakened by Shaktipat initiation. Now, in this initiation, the Guru gives Shaktipat through Sanjeevani mantra. Now, what is Sanjeevani mantra? Sanjeevani mantra is a life-giving force. When we chant the mantra, it energizes, it awakes, it has the energy to reach to each and every cell of our body, each and every being of our body. That means on a spiritual level, on a mental level, on a physical level, this mantra will work. And this mantra, when we receive in Gurudev's voice, our Shaktipat initiation is done. And once we meditate and start chanting the mantra, the Kundalini will start its journey. So that is now when we understand what is Kundalini and how does it travels in the chakras. Now, Kundalini is nothing but a feminine divine power of God. Like we have earth elements, which are the feminine elements, and we have the sky elements, which are the fatherly elements. Both these elements are present inside our body also. So our Vedic Hindu philosophy says that Radha, Sita or Durga, whichever name you give, it is lying within our body, which has created the cosmic universe. Now, when this Kundalini, which is 3.5 coils, sleeping at the base of the spine, it gets awakened by listening to the mantra and initiation from Gurudev. It starts an upward journey. It gets awakened and it moves upward. It pierces the 6-7 chakras. It energizes them. It activates them. And it tries to reach here, which is the Sahasrahara. Now, when it reaches the Sahasrahara, it is a very good state. And above it is Satchidanand. So our ultimate journey in any yogic practice is to ascend or move up the Kundalini, and which is very, very possible very easily when we practice meditation twice a day and when we chant the mantra. So you must have seen these energy centers in various yogic books. Our Kundalini is potently lying at Mooladhara. It goes to Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anahata, Vishuddha, Agya and Sahasrahara. So Sahasrahara is where the fatherly element is, and the meeting of the feminine divine energy and the fatherly elements is moksha. Moksha is a true realized situation when we meditate, when we reach to the Sahasrahara. So these are the chakras, these are the energy cosmic centers which are present in our body. When they get pierced or when they get healed, that is when our overall healing of our physical, mental and spiritual state helps. This is the science behind healing of our body. So any disease that you have, apart from the physical doctor that you are handling, please do this meditation. We say that make an addition, do this meditation, do not stop anything. Make an addition. Whatever is bad for you will leave your body, mind and soul eventually with the passage of time. And do your prayers to Gurudev for whatever problems you have. So this is the traveling of the Kundalini from various chakras. Next slide, please. Now, the impact of Kundalini is not, you cannot say that the impact is very bold. You might not feel it awakening, but when the yogic movements happen, when you see the yogic movements happening automatically, the pranayams, which are the breathing exercises, the bandh, the asanas, which happens automatically, that makes a notion, or it makes a signal that your Kundalini has awakened. So when you meditate, during meditation of 15 minutes, not otherwise, you might experience external movements which are called as yogic movements, which will happen automatically. So do not try to stop. After 15 minutes, any bandh, asan, mudra, pranayam will stop according to your own need, according to your own mental health or spiritual problem. Now, this Kundalini travels through the Sushmana pathway and it tries to reach the Sahasrahara. So, this is the basic science between the Kundalini awakening and it traveling of the various chakras. Next slide, please. Do you see these pictures? Now, these pictures are people meditating. Some people are just sitting cross-legged and just experiencing the Anand and they're chanting the mantra. Some of them, as per their physical needs, are automatically on their own going into a Kriya state. That means they are experiencing yogic movements. So rightly, as I said, if during today 15 minutes of meditation, you experience yogic movement, let it happen. If you do not experience any yogic movement, that's absolutely fine. So do not waste your 15 minutes with us today. The reason that you have joined us is to meditate for 15 minutes. After this, you can practice it very, very easily at your home or your office with your comfort. Now, Gurudev tried to travel as much as he can, even in his old age. And these are the pictures from Israel. You know, he traveled to Israel, he's traveled to USA, he's given an interview in TV Asia. So he wanted to spread this knowledge free of cost across the world. And that was his only, mission, that this word of meditation should spread to all the humanity for the good of humanity. So you see these pictures near the Wailing Wall, giving an interview in TV Asia. Then he is with one of the Senate in USA. So these are all the different pictures that we have tried to collate for you. Now, benefits of Gurudev Shri Ramlalji Siyag meditation. Mayank, you can take it from here and explain the method of meditation, and we will hear the mantra. Please hear the mantra and meditate with us. Do not waste your 15 minutes. After that, we will open the lines and we will discuss your experiences. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. So, as we have understood the philosophical understanding, basic understanding of Gurudev Siyag Siddha Yoga, so let us understand how does it help us in our life and in this life. So the benefits are immense. When we say immense benefit, in a very short brief, if I just explain, it has benefits of this material world that we live in, as well as also helps us in our spiritual journey upliftment. So if we are suffering with any sort of physical problems, like any sort of diseases, they all get cured and healed with the current and regular practice of Gurudev Siyag Siddha Yoga. And we also understand that in today's world, all the problems, majority of them, like 80% of the problems, they kind of originate from the psychological disorders, and they are induced because of the lot of stress, depression, phobia, etc., that are caused in our today's life. So all that also get corrected and reversed into the right order for psychological disorders. It also frees the practitioner or the seeker from any kind of addictions such as drugs, alcohol, tobacco, etc. And for those, you don't have to make any efforts. There is nothing that requires you to change in your lifestyle. It will happen automatically as we continue to progress in this meditation journey, because the demand from inside itself will subside and it will go away. Eventually, the one will not feel like having the drugs, alcohol, etc., or any substance which is not healthy or which is not meant to be for the body. So it will not require that. And at the end, it is helpful for everyone, be it students, be it working women, be it household people, be it old age, because it also helps in the concentration, grasping ability, and the mental ability. So very many benefits for everybody who has to go through this regular benefits of Gurudev Siyag Siddha Yoga. Now let us understand the method of meditation, and then we will all be doing this together for 15 minutes. So please listen and concentrate on the method of meditation. It is very simple but very effective, And as Niharika ji mentioned, let us use those 15 minutes for doing it and experiencing it ourselves. Because unless we experience it ourselves, we will not be able to believe anything that we hear. So to experience, the process is very simple. We need to sit on a comfortable position, preferably cross-legged onto the floor. If that is not feasible for someone, you can also use your sofa or bed. And then we start by praying to Gurudev that Gurudev, please help me meditate for 15 minutes, 15 minutes. We will be looking at the image of Gurudev, because we need to meditate on his image here, which is also known as Agya Chakra, which is in between of our eyebrows. In this place, with our closed eyes, we will try and imagine Gurudev's image. We will try to meditate on his image for the 15 minutes that we will be doing the meditation for. And with this, we will be chanting Sanjeevani Mantra, which we will be hearing in a minute from now in Gurudev's voice. Sanjeevani Mantra, we will be doing mental chanting without moving our tongue or lips. So with our closed mouth, in mental chanting, we will be continuously chanting the Sanjeevani Mantra. So we'll listen in Gurudev's voice, and please pay very, very close attention to the Sanjeevani Mantra, how Gurudev explains to pronounce it, because it has to be pronounced well in our mental chanting. Though we don't speak it, but it should be very well pronounced in our mental chanting. So let us listen to mantra in Gurudev's voice now.
मैं जो मंत्र देता हूँ उससे साधक की कुंडलिनी जाग जाती, समझे। जैसे आप नवरात्रि में पूजा करते हैं दुर्गा की, सीता कह दो, राधा कह दो, पार्वती कह दो, हम योगियों ने उसको कुंडलिनी नाम दे दिया। और रीढ़ की हड्डी के आखिरी हिस्से में, बेसमेंट में, सैक्रम में 3.5 आटे लगा करके दूध को अपने मुंह में छिपाए रहती है, दबाए हुए रहते हैं, गवर्नमेंट पोजिशन में रहती है। मैं जब दीक्षा देता हूँ तो वो जाग जाती है और सीधी खड़ी हो जाती है। भारतीय योग दर्शन में योग के 8 अंगों का अनुष्ठान बताया है पातंजल ऋषि ने। यम, नियम, आसन, प्राणायाम, प्रत्याहार, धारणा, ध्यान और समाधि। धारणा, ध्यान और समाधि ये सूक्ष्म अंग। जागृत कुंडलिनी सारी योगिक क्रियाएं स्वयं अपने अधीन करवाती है। जितने भी सिस्टम्स हैं, सारे सिस्टम्स को एक साथ स्टिमुलेट करती है, डेवलप करती है।
According to Hindu philosophy, each human being has a feminine energy force known as the Kundalini. Kundalini is interpreted as a snake which resides in the dormant state inside the largest and the lowest vertebrae called the sacrum. When Kundalini releases its tail from its mouth, the state is considered to be awakened state. In awakened state, Kundalini starts moving upwards, gradually penetrating and awakening different chakras located in different parts of the body. It is believed that Kundalini can be awakened in different ways, including an initiation by a spiritual guru. Hindu philosophy is not the only one that mentions the concept of Kundalini, but in fact, it has also been mentioned by the history of other countries, including Egypt, that tells about ancient Egyptian pharaohs. Siddha Yoga meditation can be quite an extraordinary experience. During meditation, many people experience involuntary activities that range from physical yogic movements, also known as kriyas, to emotional and psychological activities. Many of them also explained that the yogic postures they undergo have an uncanny resemblance to the postures explained in yogic scriptures.
मैं 2 साल से गुरुदेव के मंत्र दीक्षा लेने के बाद योग कर रहा हूँ और योग क्रिया आप खुद की खुद होती है, मैं उसके कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता हूँ और उससे मेरे को खूब आनंद मिलता है और मेरा पारिवारिक जीवन भी इससे बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है। मुझे कोई दर्द भी नहीं होता है और हम सुखी हैं।
मेरे जो योगी क्रिया हो रही थी वो अपने आप हो रही थी और मुझको मालूम था ये किस प्रकार से हो रही है और मैं रोकना चाह रहा था लेकिन फिर भी ये योगी क्रिया रुक नहीं रही।
योगी क्रिया अपने आप हो रही थी, बिल्कुल मैं अपने शरीर को खींच के पकड़ के बैठी थी, लेकिन योगी क्रिया अपने आप मूवमेंट हो रहा था। जहाँ मेरे गर्दन में दर्द था वहाँ अपने आप मेरी मूवमेंट हो रही थी और गर्दन पहले से अच्छी तरह से घूमने लगा। रोकने के बाद भी वो
मेरे को, मैं जब ध्यान करने बैठता हूँ तो अपने आप अलग अलग तरह की योगिक क्रिया होती है, जैसे शीर्षासन होता है, मयूरासन होता है, वज्रासन होता है, ऐसे ऐसे आसन होने लग जाते थे। इसमें जब आसन होते हैं तो मेरे को पता चलता है कि आसन हो रहे, मगर मेरा उसमें कोई कंट्रोल नहीं होता है। मैं रोकना चाहूँ तो भी रुकते नहीं।
अब मंत्र बता दूं, उसको जपना है क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग, गै की ध्वनि निकलेगी पीछे, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग। राधा के बिना कृष्ण आधा, शिव से एक की मात्रा हटा लो सब रह जाता है। तो कोई भी मंत्र बिना शक्ति के काम नहीं करता। तो मंत्र है क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग। श्री अरविंद ने कहा है, जो गुरु दीक्षा देता है अपने शिष्य को, वेदों की देता है, उपनिषदों की देता है, भगवान का नाम की देता है, तो उसकी आवाज में वो वेट होता है। तो मेरी आवाज से, अब जितने भी ले जा रहे हो ना आप, मेरी आवाज रखो उसके साथ, समझे? आवाज के बिना इफेक्ट। क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग 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 क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग। अब ध्यान करो भाई 15 मिनट, यहां मुझे देखो और नाम सब चालू रखो। कोई प्रकार की योगिक क्रियाएं हो तो घबराएगा नहीं। 15 मिनट ध्यान करो, 15 मिनट में अपना बंद हो जाएगी। मन ही मन जपो और जेब नहीं होना चाहिए। क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग 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 कृष्ण 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 क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण।
Okay, now let us start with the meditation. Remember that we need to close our eyes, pray to Gurudev after looking at his image, which will be displayed on the screen, and then sit into a comfortable position and continuously chant the Sanjeevani mantra with closed eyes without moving tongue or lips, mental chanting. And after 15 minutes, we will let you know. So please continue this for 15 minutes.
You can now turn on your videos and your audios, please.
Mayankji, please explain the points to remember.
Yeah. So quickly, while we will talk about the experiences, any questions or anything that anybody would like to share or ask, let me just talk about a couple of things that are important to continue this practice. So we need to always sit in a comfortable position, which is cross-legged, preferably on the floor. If not works, we can also use sofa or bed to do this meditation. We need to do this meditation regularly twice a day, and that is for 15 minutes, 15 minutes each time, preferably onto the empty stomach, because if we go through any kind of yogic movements or the kriyas, it is better that we are empty stomach. Practitioners should chant the mantra around the clock, that is as much as possible. Now it is recommended, it is preferred that we practice the Sanjeevani mantra chanting, and that can be done with open eyes throughout the day. So whenever you are doing your regular course or your routine activities, you can and you continue to chant the Sanjeevani mantra. The effect of this will be that your meditation will be more profound and more impactful and effective with the continuous chanting of Sanjeevani mantra. And with this all, you don't need to change anything else in your lifestyle. It is all that you need to do is just add this piece into your daily routine, and you don't need to bring any other changes to your habit or lifestyle. Anything that has to happen will happen its own during the course of this journey of meditation. So with that, I would like to open it up for any questions, answers. Niharika ji, you would like to take it up further?
Yeah, so I can see some new joiners. Jennifer, hi. How was your meditation?
One second. We have Silk also, B Silk, I believe, joined in between. So Silk, just stay with us. We will go through and tell you about the meditation process. Niharika ji, yeah.
So yeah, Jennifer, how was your meditation? Unmute. There is an unmute button.
There we go. Sorry, my neighbors just started mowing the lawn, so I need to move away so you can hear me. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Can you
a
hear me
little
okay?
better.
Okay.
Yeah, a little better.
That was probably the most deep meditation I've ever been in. I definitely had involuntary movements, which I normally do, like more just like circling of the head. But this time my whole body was folded forward. I had involuntary eye twitches, came from that forward posture to completely up and open. And I just went with it, and it was beautiful. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it must be through an FB event that you must have got to know about us.
I think it was through Facebook, I believe.
Yeah, an FB event.
I don't know what that means.
FB is Facebook, that's what she's referring to.
Facebook
Oh,
event.
Okay. Oh, Facebook
Yeah.
event. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much
thank
for
you.
that.
And you're from States? From States?
I'm from Canada.
Okay, great. Nice, Jennifer. Very nice to have you on our show every Saturday, Sunday, same time, 9 p.m. India time and 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, USA. We have these sessions free of cost from everyone across the world. So do join in, let your friends know, and keep practicing at your home or office as per your convenience. And as you rightly said, it's a deep, deep meditation. If you really want to experience the bliss or the meditative state, which is truly meditation, then you should practice it. You will feel more comfortable. And second is important is the chanting of the mantra. The more you chant the mantra during your daily activities, like you're walking, you're doing some work, you're walking the dog, or you're moving this lift, or you're just bathing or anything. So we try to chant the mantra as much as possible. That is one method. So secondly, when we come into meditation, it is more profound and it is more easy to get into meditation. So chant the mantra as much as possible and sit in meditation. If you want to share this method with anybody, you're open. Just take them listen to the mantra in Gurudev's voice only. Only then Shaktipat will happen. The mantra is available on YouTube and Google, and we have already shared our WhatsApp and other details on the message box. Anybody else who would want to speak? Megan, I can see Megan. I can see somebody with the name of Lara. Oh, sorry, I can't see her name. Anybody else? Megan, you want to speak something? Larayana and Vanya's Fun World. Do you want to unmute yourself and share your experiences? Or probably Vikas. Okay, now we have somebody new who has not heard the mantra, or has she left?
No, she's not there. She or he, I don't know, but not there.
Okay. So great, guys. We have shared our link, our contact details. If you want to contact, we are all volunteers and disciples of Gurudev. And it's a very, very simple practice. Even I myself try to meditate twice a day, empty stomach, morning, evening. And we chant the mantra as much as possible. So that is just the basic and the most simple method of meditation we can ever have. Anybody else who would want to speak or ask me anything, or any one of us, please unmute and speak.
Dan, is there anything that you wanted to talk?
So great. I think we're all done. And next week, same time, Saturday and Sunday, I see you at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, USA, which will be 9 p.m. the Indian time. So do match your clock, let your friends know, and circulate this link. The link is all the time the same. Jai Gurudev, have a nice
I do
week.
have a quick question before we go.
Yeah.
What
Hold
is the meaning of the mantra's name? You were calling it something I can't find. Not of the mantra
can you bring
itself.
in this slide? Yeah.
But the I'm just trying to find it. That's why I'm waiting to speak. But
can you see the slide?
Yeah. I'm not talking about that exactly, but there was something like a word that you used when you described the mantra.
Bij mantra.
Sanjeevani mantra.
Yeah. That. What does that mean?
Okay, Sanjeevani is something that gives you life. It's life-giving mantra. So what happens is, in our scriptures of Ramayana, if you know something about it, Rama, Lord Rama, who had his younger brother Lakshman, he had got unconscious with some, during some sort of war, etc.
During the warfare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did not lose his life. It is just that he had the life. He was unconscious and probably would have died. He would have never been alive again. But he was alive. And Lord Hanuman, who was a devotee of, Ram, he went to Himalayas and he brought in Sanjeevani. That's in kind of, Ayurvedic medicine, if I can just simplify that. And he got his life back. So that's the word Sanjeevana, that if you have even, if you have your life going on, and if you use this mantra, Sanjeevani mantra, you will get back to your life normally. Even if you are suffering from any sort of diseases which are curable, uncurable, etc., if you start practicing regularly the Sanjeevani mantra and the meditation, very likely that you will get rid of all those diseases and problems in life. That's why we have this as Sanjeevani mantra, which is life-giving.
Life-giving force kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate
Makes
that.
sense?
Yeah, thank you for the little story.
Okay.
Yeah. So the little story means that the mantra has the power to get back to life, even if you have deadly diseases and you do it diligently. So do not leave your doctor. The life-giving force will rejuvenate you. Pray to Gurudev and you can come back to life. Now I see somebody new joining in. And Chandravirji, somebody joined in just right now.
Nero Blue.
Yeah, Nero Blue, have you taken Mantra Diksha? Yeah, Nero, you can unmute yourself and speak. Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, hi.
Hello.
So have you?
Have I what? Sorry.
Yeah, you joined a bit late, but we will make you.
I did. I've just woken up and yeah, my apologies. I didn't know if it was possible for me to join at this point, but I thought I would try anyway.
So what we can do is we can make you quickly watch a little movie, which will explain you how we did. And at the end of the movie, there will be a mantra. So listen to the mantra. We meditate. We all have done our meditation today, but we will explain you once so that during this week you can meditate, and next week you can again join us. So Saturday and Sunday, and even if you're not able to connect, just keep this mantra with you, keep this picture with you. The picture is available online, the mantra is available online, and we are sharing the official website. Chandravirji, please type in the official website. All the details in various languages is written there. Most importantly, you have to make a connection with this photograph, which is the Guru. Once you start meditating, you yourself feel a remarkable change in the status of your thoughts, mind, mental state, physical and spiritual. So whichever way of or healing or upliftment that you're looking for, you will be able to get from this meditation. And if you want to join our group or meditate with us, next Saturday, next Sunday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Which place are you from, Nero? And is that your right name? We have been calling it.
Hello, hi. I'm from England, Yorkshire in England, and no, Nero isn't my name. My name's Helen.
Helen, okay. So do you have any questions, or are you good with the process?
I think I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. But I would like to say thank you for letting me join so late. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks to Gurudev. I think we are good for today, and we will all see you.
One second.
Yeah.
Ale is asking, please, I want to know more about this initiation. Is it possible to obtain this specific Kundalini initiation, Jai Gurudev? No, initiation is when the Guru initiates you. That means he awakens your Kundalini. Now, in Hindu philosophy, there are various forms of initiation, either by looking into his eyes, which some gurus did. When you look at Baba Shri Gangainath Yogi's eyes, you feel that, you're getting initiated. Some people do it with the word. Some people give initiation by touch. So these are forms of initiation. But here you have taken already the initiation by just listening to the mantra and accepting Gurudev as your Guru. And once you start chanting the mantra and once you start meditating, your initiation is complete. So Gurudev is giving it from both the hands, free of cost. So there is nothing different initiation which is for anybody else. All the human beings are complete because all of us have this divine energy of the feminine form called Kundalini. And once we meditate, so let me make it simple. It is just the mantra and Gurudev's photograph that we have to concentrate on. Our initiation is complete. Once we are regular, we will get the fruits of this meditation. So I hope I have answered Alice's question also. Yes. So with this note, thank you everyone. Jai Gurudev. Have a blessed week. Next week, I see you again. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Thank you, everyone.
Have a nice week. Namaste.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Namaste.
Jai Gurudev.